Hi, it's Debbie from Create Pretty Things. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday evening. I hope you guys had a wonderful work week and are ready for a relaxing weekend. I'm glad you're here. As you jump on, if you see the live in the corner, it means you're watching me live. And if you don't see it, it means you're watching the replay. Please type in hashtag replay in the comments for me. And the link today, the keyword to get the shopping cart is it's Dragonfly, Dragonfly. If you type that into the comments, you will get a link to the shopping cart. Also, if you would like to be notified when I go live, go ahead and type in !notify, !notify, all one word in the comments, and then you'll receive notifications when I go live. All right, so here is our beautiful, big, gigantic transfer that we're going to use today. It's called Dragonfly Vines, and we have all this beautiful vinery here. And then we have an assortment of dragonflies at the bottom, and we have a couple word things. We have the welcome, which is what we're going to use tonight, but also we have the home established. So you can also put like established the date of your home if you want to, but we're just going to use the welcome. Now the board I'm using tonight is an older Chalk Couture board. It's called the Odette. It has been discontinued, but I still love it because it was a reusable board, and it is something that you can chalk on and wipe off. It did have a 4th of July truck on it from years past, but see how cleanly it wipes up, even though it's been several years that it had chalk paste on it. All I did was wet down the chalk paste and let it sit for about a minute, and then I scraped it with a paste scraper, and then I just kind of wiped it off with water and made sure it was clean. So all of our reusable boards, boutique boards they're called, are like that. Okay, we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and take, these transfers are reusable between 8 and 12 times, and they are sticky on the back. I'm peeling it off the backer board, but I'm going to keep this backer sheet because you do want to store your transfer on that sheet. It protects the sticky on the back, and so that's what we need to make it reusable, is to make sure that sticky is good. Now putting it on this board, since it is very sticky and it's a brand new transfer, it's going to stick very, very well, and when we pull it up, it might just stretch out. And we don't really want that. So we're going to try to reduce that stickiness just a little bit by adding some lint. All I'm doing is pressing down my fuzzing cloth, and this could be a towel, it could be your shirt, it could be a t-shirt, anything you want it to be. Just something that picks up a little bit of fuzz. Press it down and lift it up a couple times just so that it reduces that stickiness just a little bit. Okay. We are going to start with our Dragonfly vines, And I was just noticing on here, because I didn't think it had any color on it, but anything that would have color. It does have some flowers on here at the end of the vines, because I was going to do it all green. But I think I might grab a pink or a purple. I'm just going to go ahead and lay this down, try to center it. Now, I am going to have to chalk it, lift it, and replace it because it is not big enough to cover my entire surface. And I do want it to go all the way through. So I'm just going to go ahead, smooth it down. Now, see how I just got a bunch of air pockets in there? Right in here. You don't want that because that will cause the paste to run, and it will bleed and not be a clear image. Won't be crisp. So I'm going to pick it up and smooth it down again. And just make sure I don't have any air bubbles, especially near the silk screen. So right now I am using my squeegee. This is a small squeegee. And I'm just going to go ahead and smooth some of those air bubbles out. Okay. Let me grab a pink paste real quick. Now I am grabbing a berry paste. It's kind of a purple paste. I put 6 paste colors in the shopping cart. Now, I did 6. One of them was black, but I'm not going to use black. I'm going to go ahead and use my cadet for my welcome word instead of black. And the reason I wanted to use the individual palette packs because they're less expensive. And they only give you, well, they give you enough for more than one project in each paste pack. But I wanted to give you a variety of colors. Now, you can change up that shopping cart. Take out anything you don't want and add whatever. But the paste packets are buy 5, get 1 free. So you might want to see if you can add a berry or a marvelous to that as well. Okay? So I'm going to kind of think this through. I'm going to end up doing this in stages. You guys, if you have any chalk paste left over or any little bumps or pieces of fuzz, they're really going to be amplified when you go ahead and put this down. So just check. If you have any bumps, go ahead and get that little piece of fuzz or whatever it is. Hello, Jenna. Out. So I'm going to go ahead and do my berry. And I'm just going to do the ends of these flowers. I'm going to do them. And then I'm going to do the rest of the flower in green. Jenna, good to see you. How are you? Thank you for those hearts. I'm going to go ahead and just do my berry. Now my berry I have not used for a while, so it does feel really thick. So I'm going to go ahead and add some distilled water to this and stir it up really, really good. How was your work week, Jenna? Did you have a wonderful week? And what did you guys do for dinner tonight? I hope you're planning on staying home and resting all week just to get ready for the next work week. Just kidding. Now your paste can either be a dry, this is just chalk in a paste form. So it can feel pretty chalky as it dries out. It's just naturally going to dry out over time. And this one's kind of older. Or it could feel a little rubbery. So good. Happy to see you. Yeah. Oh, Jenna, you scared me the other day. I thought, uh-oh, someone thinks I've been texting them. Or I've been chatting with them and I haven't been. So anyway, that was fun, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and peel up this little berry flower I did here because you want to peel up the paste while it's still wet. Otherwise, it won't stay on the transfer on the surface down below. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull that up. I'm going to do a couple of these little berries here and there. I really like this berry color. Some of these are just like little buds, but I like the berry color. It's kind of purple. And I really kind of wanted to do the vines and stuff like in a deep purple. Hey, Tracy, how are you? It's good to see you. I miss your kiddos. I miss them. So I'm going to go ahead and just do some of the flower parts in this berry color. And as I go, I'm going to lift this up because like I said, you don't want this paste to dry in the screen. And as you lift it, it's going to release it out of there. And then I'm going to lay it back down and keep on going. Dragonfly, D-R-A-G-O-N-F-L-Y. Maybe I spelled it wrong on the message, but D-R-A-G-O-N-F-L-Y. But you can type whatever you want. Okay, so I'm just going to chalk this on, get my little buds, and then I'm going to do the vines in green. I think I already said that. And then we're going to do the welcome right on top of it in the cadet, which is a navy blue. And I think this will be fun. I think it'll look nice. And I was happy that I found this surface laying around because that welcome is pretty long. But of course you could also do this dragonfly vine without the word welcome if you wanted to. I'm going to peel it up. Okay, I'm going to let you guys take a peek at what it looks like. Can you see how those flowers are looking so far? Pretty cool. Of course, they don't look like much without the rest of the design in there. So I'm going to lay this back down, but I'm really not going to press anywhere where there's already paste. I'm going to press in the areas that I have not chalked yet. Here's a couple more little blossoms. Tracy, where's Chris? I know he's got to be watching me because he's so interested, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do meadow. I also have my eucalyptus out, which I thought would be pretty, but we'll see how we do. I might just do it all meadow. The meadow is a very green. It's like a grass green. And it's going to be pretty. I do think this is supposed to be berry. So did you guys eat anything good today, Jenna or Tracy? Did you eat anything delicious? Tell me what you ate. What was your adventure for today? We went out to Texas Roadhouse, our favorite place. And I actually tried something different today. I normally always have chicken something, but I tried the steak kebabs and they were really, really good. I think I'm just gonna do this all in the green, guys. Did you guys eat anything good today? Tracy, I know you probably did. And Jenna? Jenny probably brought something delicious home. Okay guys, I'm halfway through with the greenery. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off because we want to release that paste. I'll let you guys see. Ooh, I love it. Nice. Nice. Jenna and Tracy, will you guys go ahead and type exclamation point notify in the comments for me? I want to see if that works. I want to make sure that you guys get notified. Jenna ate pizza and, oh, Jenny's favorite. Oh, pizza is good. And I normally think of pizza for Fridays or Saturdays, but I love pizza on Fridays because I know that everyone's tired from the work week and school week and running around, and everyone's pretty much exhausted. And so pizza always sounds good to me on a Friday. Perfect. So pizza sounds good for a Friday. Okay, we're getting there. And then I still have to move this transfer up and do the top little piece. And if you have excess paste, just go over. I like to go over when it's really thick like this, just to get off the excess paste and to kind of clean up the texture so that it's kind of smooth and an even texture throughout. It's not kind of lined and bumpy. So, hi Kathy. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is our first pass through. I'm going to go ahead and take this off completely. Okay, I have some bleeding right up here. This was kind of the edge, and it was kind of hard to get that transfer down all the way, but look at it. I love those colors. You're trying to talk her into getting Taco Bell after pizza? Wow. Tracy used to love, love, love Taco Bell. She absolutely loved it. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Okay, so I'm trying to position this. These patterns are normally repeatable, meaning that you can repeat them, but this doesn't have anything that would overlap. So I think I'm just going to put it on up here and we'll continue. Taco Bell. Would you get tacos or would you get, you know, I feel like nachos lately. I'm sorry. I feel like nachos. But you know, Cinco de Mayo is coming up soon too. Cinco de Mayo. So I'm going to try and get this down again. Now this is kind of weird because it's up towards the top. I'm gonna do my greens, and then I'll go over and do my berries. What's your favorite thing, Jenna? What do you order there? I like some other, like chicken tacos, I think. I haven't been there for a while. Probably since Tracy moved out. Right, Trace? But nachos, I just feel like nachos. Nachos, I love them. Now this berry is still kind of thick, so I'm gonna squirt some more water in. Nacho fries. Soft tacos, chicken quesadilla. I like the quesadillas a lot too. Chalupas and Cinnabons. I didn't even know they had Cinnabons. That's crazy. Uncle Paul used to love the Cinnabons at the mall. He was working in the mall for a brief little period of time, but right across from the Cinnabon factory. And he would get one of those every morning, and you know how big those things are. And so some days he really wants a Cinnabon, and he can't have those nowadays. So kind of a day gone by type of deal for Cinnabons. And I love anything with sugar, so of course I'm gonna love Cinnabons. I love them. I am really dirty. I'm gonna go ahead and take this up. And I'll clean that in just a minute. I'm gonna dry this just a little bit because I'm gonna go ahead and put the welcome transfer over the top. And I wanna make sure it's really dry. I'm gonna put it right in the center because that's where it's gonna fit. And then we'll add our dragonflies. I might want to clean up a little bit of this mess on the side here though. Let me see. So this is a reusable board. And like I said, it's not available anymore, but all of our boutique boards are like this. They're easy to clean up. If you make a mess, and you can even scrape them off completely if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my welcome. And like I said, I'm gonna do that in cadet blue. But it looks like I did not cut through that piece. So these don't come cut, they come all in one big piece. And you can cut those on the score lines as you go. Okay, now I do want to fuzz this. It's very sticky. I think I'm just going to do it on my shirt. So I'm just going to do it on whatever I have available, which right now is my shirt. And I'm hoping I'm not going to wipe all this green paste on my shirt. Okay. So I'm just going to center this right here in the center of my board. I want to make sure it's straight because everything always looks crooked after a while to me. Smooth it down and look how perfectly that fits. Look at that. Fits perfect. Okay. So if you guys haven't heard about our club, we have a monthly subscription called Club Couture, and it is around $21, I want to say, a month. And with that, you get an 8.5 by 11 inch transfer and 3 coordinating pastes and some type of surface to chalk on, or maybe it's an accessory. But they're really cool, but it's delivered to you every month. And like I said, it's around $20, maybe $21 a month. But it's a lot of fun, and you sign up. You can cancel after you've had it for 3 months if you want to, but I think you're really going to like it. But if you're interested in crafting every month, the Club Couture is a great way to do it. Like I said, you get, the first month you join, you'll get a squeegee. So if you don't have that, it's covered. And then you'll get an 8.5 by 11 exclusive transfer. They're only available to Club Couture members and designers. and you can't buy it. So it's not something you can buy. And you will get 3 coordinating paste packets, which is more than enough to do your project. And some type of accessory. A couple months ago, it was a cowboy boot. A wooden, like chalk piece cowboy boot. Last month, it was the plexiglass for the lemons. And this month, it is something cool. Why am I drawing a blank on what it is this month? Well, probably because I haven't received it yet. So I'm just going ahead. Now this blue is very, very, very pigmented. So this transfer is going to be harder to clean. But we'll just deal with it. And when you clean these, you can just take them back to your sink and rinse them under cold water. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and peel this up. I do have a little bit of blue paste right here that'll make me very messy. Oh, I like it. I definitely don't want this blue on me. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I like the colors together. I do have a little bit of blue that doesn't belong there, but like I said, I can clean that up. It looks pretty good. You know, I'm going to stop for just a second to clean these transfers because they are easier to clean if you get water on them right away. So I'm just going to, I'm going to go ahead and spray some just regular tap water on this transfer. And I'm going to get a paper towel and wipe off the top surface. The bulk of this paste right now. This Cadet is a pretty color. It's like a navy blue, but it's really pretty, even if it's just leftover dirt, ink paste. So this may stain my transfer. I'm sure it'll stain my transfer, but that's okay. As long as you get all that paste out of the silk screen. And I've got a bunch of paste right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is clean my surface. I'm going to lift this up, clean my surface underneath, and then we're going to flip it over and clean the other side. There's no use putting down a clean surface on a dirty surface because it's just going to get dirty again. So let's clean that up. Let's put this sticky side up. Now this is what has adhesive on it, so you want to go gentle on it. And I'm going to use what's called my board eraser. Whoops, I got my flowers in here. I have this sitting in water. It's just like a magic eraser sponge, but no chemicals, sitting in the water. When I'm done, I'll clean this all up, and I'll clean up my squeegees. I usually take it back to the bathroom and clean it up in the sink back there. Mess it all up. Hello, everybody. Please say hello as you jump on. I'm so happy to see you guys watching. So who else had something yummy for dinner tonight? Friday nights. And you know, when we have dinner nowadays, it's at like 1 or 2. Sometimes it's before noon, but it's early. It's early, guys. And then for snack time, we have I have like an ice cream, a keto ice cream or sugar-free ice cream. What's for dessert, Jenna? That's a good question. Are you still here, Jenna? What's for dessert? I've been trying to watch my carbs, so even though I don't like sugar-free anything, I'd rather go without. There's this one ice cream bar I've been having at night that's really good. So this is now clean. I'm going to dry it up. Both sides. And actually, this didn't do too bad with staining. Can you see it's a little discolored, but the silk screen is clean. So that's what we wanted. I'm going to put this one right here. Back on, because you want the sticky to be back on that, the contact paper. It's not contact paper. It's just a transfer backer is what it's called. Just to protect the sticky side of this transfer from picking up any dirt. Okay, now let's go ahead and clean our other one while I have you guys here, and then we'll do our dragonflies and finish it up, okay? So this one, the green might be kind of hard to clean too. And the sooner you get this wet, don't let it sit like for an hour. I would clean it right away. The easier your job is going to be to clean. Okay. So no one out there had any dessert for dinner tonight? Nobody had dessert. Did anybody have a snack? Sometimes I have cashews or pistachio, and actually I'll probably have those tonight. Cashews or pistachios or some type of nut, popcorn, something kind of salty on a Friday night. I'm gonna get my sponge. This sponge does a great job of getting in the transfer into the silk screen and cleaning everything up. Now my berry paste feels pretty thick and pretty dry. So it may take a little extra work. I can go over it a couple times if I want to. So if you guys want the shopping link, the cart, to look at it, just to see if you like it or if you want to purchase, the word to get the link is Dragonfly. Dragonfly, type that in the comments and you will receive a link back to your messenger and you can take a look at that. See what it's all about. So I am doing both sides. And you know, I really like to go round in circles sometimes on this in different directions because it does get in all the nooks and crannies. So we clean this back side, get most of that paste out, or all the paste really. Rinse out my sponge. Clean up my water debris here. Let's go over the top again. On this one, I can still see a lot of pink in there, but I think it's okay as long as I get it out of the silk screen. I see some shadowing. I may have to take it back to my sink. Okay. A little bit of paste right here, some up here in the corner. Okay, looks pretty good. I think I will take it back to my sink though and give it a quick run through because I see some pink shadowing on there. So I'll do that in just a second. Okay, let's work on our dragonflies. I've got a paper towel here. I'm just going to spray it. And I'm going to go ahead and clean up some of my blue that I have in the wrong place. This looks good. Now this paste is what's called semi-permanent, which means that if you scrub at it, if you really chip at it with a sharp instrument or a lot of friction, you will be able to remove this paste. It may be spotty and everything, but it's semi-permanent, so you only want to dry dust it. You wouldn't want to submerge it in water or anything. But it is pretty durable. If you want it to be permanent, you would take it outside and spray it with a clear acrylic sealer. And I do have a little paste right here too. So that's what I do with anything that I want to keep forever. Some of this stuff I may want to remove the paste at some point and do a different design. This one actually had a 4th of July truck on it, and I went ahead and took it off to do this. I dry this real quick. Let's do some dragonflies. Okay, so I've got these cute dragonflies, and I'm just going to kind of put them here and there. Maybe I'll put one coming out of this O. Put one flying right here. Up here. So it gives you 5 dragonflies. Of course, you can reuse these over and over again. Move them around. And I don't really know what color dragonflies are. I did look. It said they can be red or purple, blue. I think I'm going to do blue and yellow. I can't open this one. Maybe blue and pink. So I think I'm just going to do like a hot mess on these guys. I'm just going to dab whatever paste I choose. Maybe some pink here and here. Maybe I'll do the whole tail on this one. Okay, and then I'm going to do some yellow. Here and there. And we'll see what we come out with. What color do you guys think dragonflies are? I've seen that there are some red ones. Now I'm going to add some blue, and then we'll go ahead and mix them all together. Just to make some colorful dragonflies. I'm hoping they'll stand out over the top of this green and the blue. Sometimes my plans aren't always working out, but heck, it's art, right? Do whatever you want. Okay, I've got some colors mixed on this one, so I'm not going to put it back in the jar. I do try to keep my colors pretty clean. Let me see how this looks. I think this one needs a little pink. Okay, let's peel these up and see what they look like. I'll lift them so we can look together. Here's the first one. Oh, I like it. Our second one, and maybe these should have been a totally different color. Maybe they're blending in. And that one's cool. I like it. Looks green. You guys, these are magical. They're kind of like pixies. Pixie flowers. Can you guys see the dragonflies on there? Kind of blending in. Oh, I should put one more right down here. That's some blue. What do I do with my blue? So this one I really kind of mixed up. Let's see. I like it. And do I need one more over here? Let's just do this one all yellow. Or whatever colors come through. Okay. I really like the dragonflies, guys. I hope you guys like them too. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard, but as a designer, we get 40% off everything we order. That's our designer perk. But they've come out with a new program called Perks Member Program. And when you sign up for that, it's $20 a month. Then you can purchase for 30% off. Everything you purchase will be 30% off. Now, you're not paying any fees for that, just the $20 a month. But they'll also give you $20 in product credit to be used within 30 days. So you're paying $20, but you get $20 back in product credit. And then you can purchase at 30% off, which I think is a great deal. Look at that, guys. Okay, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go ahead and spritz my little dragonflies down. And I have just a couple little elements of floral right here. I wish I had like a blue flower, but I don't. So we're going to use this. And I think I'm just going to wrap it with some wire together. And then I'll tie it with a ribbon. And we'll just hang it on the top. Just display it on the top. So this is a wire twine. So now it looks like this. And I've got a cool ribbon somewhere. Right here, look at that, isn't that pretty? Kind of matches with our blues and our yellows and our dragonfly. So I'm not really looking to make a big bow for this. I just want to wrap it a little bit. I've got my hot glue heating up. And I'm just going to wrap this. Wrap it with my ribbon. I'm going to cut it and I'm going to glue that down, the tail down. Let's see if this is hot enough yet. As you guys know, hot glue is hot. Press it down. And then I might do just a small, I think I just want to do a small rag bow, just of this. I don't think I have any other solid colors, well, not near me. So I'm going to go ahead and do this just a little bit. Do maybe 6 of these, or maybe 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we can make some X's out of this. I wonder if I should dovetail. Let me go ahead and dovetail these real quick. So dovetail just means to cut a V in the end. So that's what I'm doing, just kind of for a decorative touch. To make them a little spikier. What's everybody's plans for the weekend? Are you guys doing anything special, fun, doing outdoor stuff, a hike? Are you shopping for summer clothes? Is anybody getting ready for a wedding? We have a bunch of cool wedding transfers. Maybe I'll start on those next week. Okay, so I'm going to get my wire again. And I really just want to kind of scrunch these up. And put them all together. So I'm just pinching them in the center. And scrunching, pinch and scrunch. I'm going to take my wire and do my best to get it around the center. And I'm just going to twist. I lost one of my raggies. So I'm going to add it back in. I'm going to tie it this time, okay? And twist these a little bit. And if you have anything that's folded over that you want to fluff out, just go ahead and do that. I have a couple edges that aren't showing the prettiness, okay? And then I'm going to get my bow and just tie it around the center of my little stick of flowers with the wire. Twist it. And I'm just going to kind of glue it on the top, right in the center. Count to 10 or so, make sure it sticks on there. What did you guys think of this project? Do you like the colors? You can use any colors. I like what I chose though. I really like how that cadet blue stood out. Let's see if this will stay. Here it is. What do you guys think? I think it looks really cute. Let's see if I can move it closer. Maybe not. I can never get it straight. Well, I hope you guys love this. I thought it was a lot of fun. I love this transfer. I'd like to do it again. Maybe on a bag, a tote bag would be cute with ink, make it permanent. Maybe not use the welcome this time, but I think it's adorable. I love the colors, and I thank you guys for watching. Please feel free to share this with anyone that you think would love it. And I'll be back on tomorrow. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great Saturday tomorrow. Bye.